Good morning, Virgo folks. I apologize for the late tarot reading for Leo season, but we are here and we're going to get going. So, what can Virgo expect for Leo season as a whole? What is the overall energy here? Queen of Cups, look at that. I kind of like that. So, Virgo is, the service of others sign, right? So, there's very much this wanting to take care of other people, being empathetic, being nurturing, being compassionate overall here. I have a feeling this will probably show up at some point in this reading with Mercury stationing retrograde in Virgo before it moves back into Leo here in a couple of weeks. This next 2 weeks, y'all might be a little over inclined to take care of people, so make sure you're not going overboard with this. I just feel like I should go ahead and say it's not, you're not everybody's mother. You don't have to take care of everybody. So don't put too much pressure on yourself to take care of everybody, okay? But overall, there's like this very kind, caring energy that is happening here. And a lot of that may have to do with the retrogrades that are happening in Pisces, which is opposite your sign. Like because you're on the other side of the table, you can see it more clearly. It might be going against you if you've not been real nice. But if you're, an actual, real, loving, caring Virgo person, those retrogrades really are helping you see other people's struggles a lot better too. And you may be putting you into more of a super caring, loving, compassionate situation, okay? Now, something unexpected for Virgo. 8 of Pentacles. So there's something, Mercury stationing retrograde in your sign. There's something that you've got to go back to the drawing board on. There's something you have to go back and look at the details on. Now, with the way this Queen of Cups is moving towards that, it again could have to do with how much love have you been giving? How much motherly energy have you been giving? Have you been giving it where it's not deserved? Are you giving more than you're receiving type of energy? So there's some sense of having to go back and kind of rethink some things and rework the details of some things when it comes to that. How to stay grounded during Leo season. Oh, we got 2 of them. We have 2 of Wands and the Hierophant. So this is making a decision to move forward. And the Hierophant can be seen in a couple different ways. So the Hierophant can very much be seen as a spiritual teacher, whether that is being a spiritual teacher or searching out a spiritual teacher to help you through certain things, help you get through everything that needs to be sorted out in your head. It's also commitment of some sort, like you put in the work to make the changes that you need to make. You go back to the drawing board in order to be able to let in this commitment. But also, and this might be more likely where we're at here given all of the astrology going on during this time, the Hierophant can also be a lot about just doing things the traditional way. Now, because Virgo does have that kind of tendency to get into that analysis paralysis of what is the next step, what do I really need to do next, and really kind of overthinking it, over analyzing it, especially with Mercury going retrograde there, it may be best to move forward in already established ways, and that way you don't get stuck in the reworking the details here. So kind of keep that in mind as well. An important emotion for Virgo during Leo season. Important. The Sun, look at that confidence and that pride. So going back and reworking things and maybe moving forward in an already well-established way, it does help you keep your confidence. It helps keep you from getting stuck in your head. If it's one thing I know about just about every single Virgo I know, that ability to get stuck in your head and overthink everything to the point of not actually being able to move forward with anything is very hard on your self-esteem. It's very hard on your ego, because it's difficult to make progress when you get stuck in the details. So sticking with that tried and true, already established path, it may be what you need, exactly what you need to keep your confidence up, okay? Something that will inspire Virgo. Justice. Things balancing out, somebody getting the karma that they deserve, you getting your good karma, your karmic rewards. So since it's inspiring, this is definitely something outside of you that's got you feeling much better. And look at these. We've got quite a few major arcanas popping up here. So there's really like a this is meant to happen type of energy here. Excuse me. So definitely look out for, any kind of karmic rewards coming your way. Look out for people around you getting their, just desserts or whatever you want to call it. But look for things to balance out for you. This is also going to help with that confidence, to see that balanced state in front of you. Spirit guides speaking. The Fool. There's more major arcanas. First of all, that leap of faith, that trusting that the universe has you, that trusting that whatever it is that you're wanting to do, it's going to work out, right? Spirit guides are telling you, go ahead and take that leap. It's telling you, stop getting in your head, stop looking through those details. Maybe you do need to start off, by the normal step by step that's already established, so that you don't have to think too much at the beginning. But take the leap of faith, make the move forward, and allow your confidence to build. Allow those scales to balance out in your life, okay? Don't get stuck in your head. How to best support yourself during this time? Queen of Wands, do the manifesting. Look at this. This is all about you guys getting out of your head and actually doing something with all the stuff that we know you've spent like half your life planning, okay? It is time to actually do something with it. Just start off slow. Start off, don't try to, rework the wheel here, okay? Just start off nice and slow and move in ways that we already know work before, jumping into something head first. But definitely take that leap of faith. Allow the universe to give you the rewards that you deserve, the rewards you worked for, and don't be afraid to shine in what you do. Don't be afraid to have some confidence. We have the Four of Wands on the bottom, so there is celebration that is driving this, okay? So let's pull some clarifiers here for this Queen of Cups. She's still giving me a little bit of the ick, so let's see. Oh, gee, clarifiers for Queen of Cups. It's Queen of Cups. Look at that. Smart Alex. That's what the guides are sometimes. Okay, clarifier for the Queen of Cups, please. Yeah, 78 cards, and that's the one that pops out. Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, and oh, I know where this is going. Okay. One more, please. Maybe. So the Queen of Cups is a very, mature, motherly figure. Seven of Wands. Okay. So, yes, Queen of Cups is a very very mature, very motherly, caring type of figure, but she's also not a pushover, right? Because she has grown up. She knows where her boundaries are, right? She's kind and caring, but she's not going to give everything away, okay? But Mr. Knight of Cups sees that Queen of Cups is doing well, and he wants to come in on his white horse and offer everything under the sun. Now, for Virgo, there's a few of us signs in particular that are really prone to being like, yeah, sure, come on in, let's talk about it, okay? And every time it throws us off our game. So don't allow that to drag you backwards, right? So we've got the Seven of Wands here, so there's definitely this need to keep a guard up from that so that you can maintain that more mature Queen of Cups type of energy, and you can actually start moving forward for yourself, rather than having the Knight of Cups come in and drag you down. One thing that I find in my personal life, of course this is just my life, every time this guy comes around, he comes around with a lot of criticism, which is what ends up sending me back to this. And once I'm here, I'm stuck in my head going, well, what do I do differently? How do I need to fix it, right? And this is where I get stuck. So don't let that happen to you. Don't let somebody come in and drag you backwards and put you back into that analysis paralysis. Mercury stationing retrograde does bring up the past. Make sure your guard is high, that your boundaries are high. And yes, you can still be loving and caring, but you don't have to let them back in. And on the bottom, Knight of Wands, very similar to the Knight of Cups, but he comes in more passionate, more fun, more, hey, let's go have a good time type of energy instead of, oh, love bombing type of energy, okay? So just keep an eye out for that. Don't allow that kind of over the top type of energy, especially because we have this Mars and Jupiter and Gemini, which is in a conflict to Virgo. It kind of puts that type of energy over the top, okay? Over the top passion, over the top love bombing, over the top fun that will distract you from where it is that you're trying to go. So let's pull some oracle cards. What is influencing Virgo for Leo season? What is influencing Virgo for Leo season? Also keep an eye out specifically for the full moon on the 19th, because Saturn retrograde in Pisces will be opposite Venus in Virgo, and squaring Jupiter and Mars in Gemini. That's going to be a very difficult day for, and it's also a full moon, so it's going to be a very difficult day for Virgos. Just keep that in mind. So influencing it is abundance, right? So we've got this celebration, we've got this moving forward, we've got the taking the steps forward and manifesting this future here, and it is abundance that is influencing that, okay? Abundance isn't always money either, keep that in mind. Advice for Virgo. What is the advice for Virgo in Leo season? Transition, let the changes happen. Definitely let those changes happen. Don't get sucked back into the old ways. Start moving forward and allow the changes to happen, okay? And we have choice on the bottom here that's driving all of this. So you've got a choice. You can either stay stuck where you are, or you can keep moving forward. You don't have to make a major change to move forward, but you still got to take at least a few steps to start getting there.